home teams held down home court. This game was at the Golden One Center in Sacramento, and the Warriors rolled up in there, only winning 9 games in a row all year, and was the first one in the series to win a away playoff game. All right, so what happened? How did the Kings drop the ball? So look, first of all, it's another good game, very entertaining. Like
Best series in the playoffs right now.
yeah, best series in the playoffs, right? And I think it's the most viewed one too. Game 4 had the most views and for a first round matchup in 27 years. So a lot of people are watching it, and it's good. All right. So now, as far as the game, all right. My thing is both teams didn't shoot well from 3. All right, both teams didn't shoot well from 3, which was good. Now the difference in that game was this: the Warriors did an awesome. They won a possession game. Let's start there. They won a possession game. They had 14 turnovers. The Kings had 19. That's already bad. The Kings averaged like 5 turnovers a quarter. They had 4 in the first, 5 in the second, 5 in the third, 5 in the fourth. All right. And the Warriors, so the Warriors are normally that team that would end up with more turnovers because they turn the ball over, but they forced 19 turnovers. Also, right, with the possession battle, Looney had 22 offense. 22 rebounds. That's not good. We can't allow that, right? The Kings can't allow that. And then look, even though the Warriors didn't shoot good from 3, I said this in the NBA chat, in the refusal chat this morning. When they set a pick, they run a pick and roll. It turns into a 3-on-2 game. And they was getting layup after layup after layup after layup. All right. So Looney and Draymond Green each had 7 assists off of that, Tomo. They each had 7 assists because of that back door. They'll set a pick, throw it to Looney, and then next thing you know, it's 2-on-1. They can either kick it out for a 3 or give it to the man that's coming to the basket. Boom, layup. All right. So here's the thing. They were 25 and 33. They shot 33 layups and dunks. 33. All right. And they made 25. That's 25%. All right. Clay had a good game. Clay had 25, hit 5 crucial 3. I feel like every 3 he hit was crucial. All right. 25 3. Steph had 31. That's no surprise. Wiggins played so good. He had 20, but I feel like every time he scored, it was a momentum stopper. All right. When we about to get momentum, he would score and it would stop everything we had going on right there and there. I remember one time Kevin Hurt was wide open for a 3, missed it. Wiggins wide open for a 3, next play, made it. It just tells you, Wiggins been here before, Hurt has been here before too, but it just tell you the difference of the 2 players and the 2 teams right at that moment, right? Also, Looney, like I said, had 22 rebounds. Draymond Green had 21 points. I think that's what it was right there. Draymond hitting 3s in the corner. He getting to the free throw line, hitting and 1, saying people too small. I'm like, nah, bro. All right. Fox finished with 24, but he played the whole 4th quarter. We all know Fox has missed the 4th quarter, right? He was 0 from 6 in the 4th, 2 turnovers, 0 free throws, 0 points in the 4th quarter. And he played a whole 4th quarter. So, no excuses for Fox. He was out there, but you can tell his finger was bothered. You can just tell.
Yep.
In the first half of the game, it was multiple times he kept doing this. He kept holding his finger. He kept doing that because every time he shot the ball, they smacking his hand every single time. All right, going for a loose ball. Him and Draymond dove for that ball. His hand got caught up in there. All right, when he almost got that second tech. So the Kings backs are against the wall. Golden State did their job, won an away game. Now the Kings, I listened to all their press conference today. Everybody is feeling good about Game 6. All right, so this is a desperation time. Now they got to play desperate. They got to win this game. Kind of like how Golden State came out in Game 3 when they went to the Oracle and they came out desperate. That's how the Kings got to come out playing in Game 6. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm ready for it. Game 6 Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you tune in. You ain't gonna be then.
We ain't gonna do what? We ain't gonna do what? Say that one more time.
You're not gonna be falling asleep. It's now a 10 o'clock game. It's 8 p.m. Eastern time, David. All right. Take a nap, David. All right. Take a nap, David. Tomo, take a nap. Make sure y'all tune in 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tomo, your team, Tomo, you know what you're saying. David, your team advantage. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Focus on this one Friday, 8 p.m.
I'm gonna be tuned in anyway. Don't matter what time it was. That Friday is an off day for me, so I'm gonna be tuned in.
That's probably why I'm tired now because I keep staying up to watch y'all games. I'm telling you, bro. I wish you. Sometimes I'm like, man, I'm happy you're a Kings fan, but then I'll be like, bro, he a Kings fan. I gotta watch these games, bro. Go to
It's an
bed,
overnight shift.
man. Feel like those guys look like a truck driver. It's like, but at the end of the day, Joe, what you said about that Warriors game, the game last night kind of reminded me of how you all were playing in the first two games. You know, if you notice how the Kings were playing, they would like drive, they would penetrate the paint, dish out, big three. And the Warriors for those first two games, to me, maybe someone will call me crazy, or maybe somebody can come in and help. They were attempting a lot more jump shots than actually driving in the paint. And I'm watching the game, I'm like, Steph Curry can make layups. Like, why is nobody driving the paint? It was like they scared to go down there or something. Like you all had
You're right.
Shaq down there. Sabonis is a threat, but he's not Shaq or Mutombo. Well, when Len got in there, that makes more sense. But after a while, the tide turned, and that was the chess piece. Someone sat down and watched some films. Like, how about we do the same thing that they're doing? We're literally the same team. They're just 10 years younger than us, and they have a little bit more energy. But I was sitting around and I heard someone say this too. They were like, the longer this series goes on, it will always be a seesaw battle about the experience versus the continuity. All season long, I've been saying the Kings have the chemistry. So no matter who they go up against, they have the chemistry to beat a team. So if you were playing someone like the Lakers, who were always getting people in and out of the rotation, you all would probably sweep the floor with them. But you all got a war, not like sweep, but like run up and down. Nah, Dave made the face like, what you mean sweep? Nah, they
And
weren't
for the
sweeping.
viewers too, gotta correct that for the
Yeah,
viewers.
yeah. So nah, not like sweep them, but they would run them out the gym basically because of that chemistry, and that's what Memphis really don't have. But we'll talk about that later. Uh, and with the Warriors, it's more so just them getting their chemistry back because Wiggins did miss 2 months, but the more they play, they've been in these battles before, so they kind of can just go back to their tool belt and be like, well, remember game 6, such and such, boom. And like you said, that momentum killer. When the fourth quarter hit and y'all were going back and forth, it looks like maybe I think the Warriors were up maybe like 5 or something like that. And then you all made that late push and tied the game up. I said, now you got to play basketball. But Wiggins would make that big shot or that foul by Steph when you all, it's just 1-3, just needed 1-3, and it would have been like, man, this series is good. I think you all come out fighting, but it was a good season, Joe. I think it's over. Only because of Fox's finger. Like it is annoying. Granted, you could wear a splint, you could do all these things, but he's missed the fourth quarter. And if your finger hurting in the fourth quarter, it's annoying. You're gonna airball a 3. So shout out to the Kings. You all did your thing. I'm not saying it's over, but it looks like it's going to be over.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a loss by the Kings, mainly because I think I've been saying this entire time that the Warriors are not a good road team, and this is one.
I don't want to interrupt the Kings statement, but that was a rumor. It's no longer that D Hop rumor. That's not happening. It's got to go on
Well,
yeah.
He's not going to the Titans. Well, looks like the Ravens are still in it for D Hop.
Cowboys.
Look, it was a rumor until Lamar signed. He's like, oh, go, wait.
He's like, hold on, dog. Lamar's still a BMO. I'm still trying to go over there. But so clearly I had another game I was paying attention to. There were both games were kind of sort of on at the same time. Ours came on at 9:30, then the Kings came on at 10 o'clock. So
yeah, with the overtime too. Like, come on, Dave.
Exactly. And it was the overtime. I'll talk about me game later. But man, this was like Tomo said, the game was really close in the end. It looked like the Kings was going to come back and win the game at home, but that championship pedigree just showed up in that fourth quarter with the Warriors, man. And then not even just Draymond showing up and putting up 21, but Clay was key in this game as well. Clay put up 25, hit some key threes. Wiggins hit a key 3 in the corner when the game was pivotal in the fourth quarter. I was like, man, it just seems like it's inevitable that the Warriors are going to win this game. And I know, like I've said it myself, I said that the Warriors are not a good road team, but all you need is one, and they got one. So Sacramento, Sacktown, all you need is one.
That's it.
All you need is one. Now there are some things that that need to change, of course. Like Joe said, Fox has to be Fox in the fourth quarter. You can't go 0 points in the fourth quarter. I understand you got a finger injury, and yeah, it can be bothering you. But you said that you're not going to make any excuses, so we're not going to make excuses for you. You got to go out there. You were the Cuts Player of the Year, so clearly we know you got it in you. So you got to step up. You got to score at least 10. At least 10. You missed the clutch for a reason. You won the Jerry Award. You won the Jerry West Award for a reason. So you got to show it in the playoffs, and this is when it matters. I understand this is your first time in the playoffs, and you're going against the defending champion, so it's not easy. And we know the defending champion. We know the Warriors are always going to play good defense in the playoffs. That's one thing they're going to do. They're going to bring that every single year. But you gotta show up when it counts. And everyone else was playing with, and Kevin Huerter has to step up as well. He can't. He hasn't had a good game that I can remember in the series.
4 from 25 from 3.
That is not good. That's not good. You got to do more, Kevin Huerter. You've been bricking. You look like you built on a house for the Warriors over there.
Yeah.
As all them bricks you shooting. Keegan Murray has even stepped up.
Yeah.
This is a rookie.
Major.
This is a rookie who's throwing up. He had what, 23 last game?
Well, in a way,
previous
but
game
he had
before?
10 the first quarter, and then shoot again into the end of the game.
So these shots got to get better. I would definitely like to see Davion Mitchell out on the floor more when Steph is out there, because I'm not saying that he stops Steph, but he creates some havoc for Steph.
He does.
You got to have him. You got to have your best defender out there. Whenever Steph is on the floor, he needs to be out there. If Fox is not there, Mitchell needs to be out there. Plain and simple. You can't have anyone else on there because Steph is going to take advantage of that. And then you got to give a shout out to Kevon Looney, because it seemed like no matter where it ends, he's grabbing the rebound. No matter where it is. This man is averaging like 15, 16 rebounds a game?
Yeah. Yeah, 22 last night.
220 rebound games in series.
220. Man, look, y'all got to do something. Kings, this is your chance. This is your opportunity to show the world what you're capable of. You got to come in. You got to win this game on the road. No one thinks you can do it right now. I think you were the overwhelming non-favorites in this series. Yeah. Just about everyone picked the Warriors to win. Everyone said that the team you want to play in the playoffs in the West is the Kings.
Yeah.
Woo. You really want to end it like that? Show me something.
You know what?
We gotta send that to the Kings. We gotta send that last part to the Kings, David. We're gonna make it short out of this one. That's gonna be a short.
I'm saying, make sure you add this too. Y'all gotta have this type of spirit. Y'all gotta have that type of spirit.
Hey, Fox, turn up.
Turn me up.
Yeah, man. And lastly is this: the Warriors are smart too, right? I want to address this. Everybody, I know that you mentioned it, but then you kind of clear with what you're saying. But I had people on Twitter. Shout out to my man DJ Daryl. He said something too. It was like the Warriors got to stop shooting threes. And I'm like, listen, y'all. Not the Warriors, the Kings. The Kings got to stop shooting threes.
Oh.
I'm like, all right, listen. We were not making threes. I get it. But that's not why we lost. Because believe it or not, we shot better than the Warriors yesterday. You know, right? We shot better than the Warriors yesterday. The key was we wasn't take advantage of our turnovers. When they turned the ball over, we turned the ball over. And Looney had 22 rebounds. Draymond had 21 points. That can't happen. And then the people who's taking the most threes, this is the problem. Because Kevin Huerter is not shooting enough. Keegan is not shooting enough. Malik Monk is not shooting enough. Davion Mitchell and De'Aaron Fox are the people who shoot the most threes. And those are two worst three-point shooters.
Yeah, come on. That can't happen.
But I'm not telling them to stop shooting. I'm
Nah,
saying
it's just
like
the others got to shoot
I
more.
gotta like stop pump, like shoot the ball. Gosh, like let it fly. Like
I
Mike
feel
Brown's
like we
like
watching the game with you.
huh?
I feel like we watching the game when you just said that. Man, shoot the ball.
For real, Mike Brown says it all the time. If you got any open space, let it fly. Let it fly. Let it fly. Because what it does, it opens up the floor. That's what it does. A missed shot is a good shot. You gotta shoot it. You gotta shoot it. So we'll see. Friday 8 p.m. Hey, I still believe this team will bounce back. I believe in Mike Brown. I believe in this team. Fox got no choice but to bounce back. There's no way, unless he get injured for the game, he's gonna have 0 points in the fourth. That's no way impossible. That's gonna happen again. So don't forget, last time you played Oracle, one shot away from winning that game. A missed shot. That's it. So it's not like we can't win there. So I'm ready. I'm
The
ready to
whole
use that
series.
bell, Sacramento. I'm
Right.
ready to use that bell. All right, let's go.
That's why y'all got the most entertaining series, man. It always come
Yeah,
down to
man.
one shot. It's always something. So
I wanted to be entertaining when the Kings win. I'm gonna like the beat. I ain't like the beat in a minute. Listen, my beam emoji ain't even showing up in the front no more. I gotta scroll for it. Like it's been a while since I used my beam. You feel me? I'm like, dang. All right. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.